Hi, this is Dr. Michelle Warren, and we're going to go ahead and create new pages in our brand new course that we just set up. Now, for now, it automatically gives you some links to some pages, but these are not necessarily the pages that we want to have in our course. It gives you the home page, which is standard, and this is a overview of the course with announcements and tasks that are unique to each student. It also gives you an information page, and you can see that that's blank. It gives you a content page, again blank. It gives you an automatic discussion board page, groups page, tools, and help. Now we're going to go ahead and set up your course shell to prepare you for the online educator assignments that you're going to have in this course and throughout your future courses. So to start out, we want to have a course description page. Okay, so we're going to create our first page. The way we do that is we go to the upper left above the navigation menu. This is called the navigation menu, and just above that is a plus sign. And as we hover our mouse over it, we can see that we have some choices here. And the main choices are content area, module page, and blank page. You want to create a new content area. So we're going to click that button, and we're going to say course description. And yes, be sure to click available to users. Okay, and now we'll say submit. It pops it down to the bottom of your menu. We're going to go ahead and create two more pages for now. And the next page, again, we go to the plus sign, click content area, and we're going to create module 1. And yes, available to users. And one more time, up to the plus sign, select content area and module 2. And yes, available to users, and click submit. Okay, here are our 3 new pages that we've created, and when I click on them you can see there's nothing there, and I have a little message from CourseSites that says, hey, it's time to add some content. Okay, we're not going to do that in this lesson, we'll do it in the next one. But right now you have 3 new pages, and you have some pages that maybe you don't want. Let's go ahead and clean up your menu. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is move the course description module 1 and module 2 up underneath the home page. Okay, and the way we do that, notice as I hover my finger, which is the mouse, over these links, I have to the left an up down arrow, and I can actually move this link up by clicking on it and dragging it up under the home page. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time. See how course description is now under the home page, and I'm going to go over to module 1, hover over to the left, and the mouse becomes a crosshair. I'm going to drag that up. That link comes up to, whoops, underneath course description. Okay, there's module 1. And one more time, as I hover over to the left of the title of the link, my mouse becomes a crosshair, and I move it up under module 1. Okay, very good. So far so good. I have a link here I don't want. It's called information. To get rid of a link, you go to the right, and you see this down arrow right here. You go ahead and click on that down arrow and select delete. It asks you if you really want to permanently delete everything on there. I'm going to say yes. And delete. It asks me twice. One more time, I've got this content page. I don't want it. I'm going to get rid of it. It's just default. It's there when you create a new course. We're going to clean it out. And again, I select the link and hover over to the right of the title of that page, and I see a down arrow which gives me more options. I'm going to delete that link and delete content, yes. Okay, now I have a home page, course description, Module 1, Module 2, and I've got some links here, discussion. You'll probably have a discussion board in your future assignments, so we're going to keep that one, but groups is one that we are not using. Let's just go ahead and get rid of groups as well. So hover over to the down arrow and say delete on the groups link. I'm going to ask you to follow along and do this yourself as well. Get rid of these extra pages that you're not going to be using in your online educator course. Tools is a page that students use, and you want to just leave it here. This is for students with different options for them as they use their classes, they go through their course. And help is for students, and it gives students information about how to get started in Blackboard and how to use the tools in Blackboard. So we do want to keep tools and help here probably, okay? Now just ignore these other course management options right now, and notice that you can reveal or hide by clicking the up and down arrow of the course panel to the left of the course panel title. So I'm going to hide the course panel. So essentially now, at the close of this tutorial, you should have homepage, course description, Module 1, Module 2, discussions, and tools and help. And once again, the only pages that you have created in this tutorial is course description, Module 1, and Module 2. If you make a mistake and you notice it's misspelled, you can again click the down arrow, click rename link, and it lets you go right in there. Say I want to change it to Module 1 spelled O-N-E. There I am. I have an option to cancel that or to accept it. I'm going to save it. I'll do the same thing. I'm going to rename Module 2. I like it better spelled out, and I accept that change. Okay, and I can move these up and down. And there's one more thing that you need to know about these pages. To make them viewable by students in your class or guests in your class, you have to be sure that they are that you can see them. So you can, if I click this down arrow over here and I click hide link, notice how it now all of a sudden this has a line through it. That means nobody can see this link except for you. It's hidden now, okay? And that could have happened when you didn't check available to users earlier. That would be then hidden because that's the default, it hides it. I want it to be available to my students, so I want to be sure and say show link. Okay, so if you have someone who can't see your page, it could be because the link is hidden. And again, it would have that line going through it right next to that box. There would be a box with a line through it right next to the title. Okay, or show link. Okay, all right. That's enough for today, and that's how you create new pages in CourseSites. Thank you.